just finishing a pizza, and hopefully I don't have anything sticking in between my teeth. I got to thinking, speaking of change and having your life transformed, if you look at my outside, at my person, my physical person, you wouldn't know any different that anything within me has changed. But the change is more in the freedom of expressing my personality and soul from a soul level. Excuse me. For many years, I lived under the conditioning of you're never enough, you won't achieve anything, you are flawed, you're a sinner, and all you can ever do is wrong. Whatever you do is always coming up short. That, if you try to imagine it, that's like living, that's like a flower that is constantly getting rained on. It's not going to open its petals and bloom because it has to just protect itself. The conditions are not there to unfold as it would be when our soul unfolds to sunlight, when a flower unfolds to sunlight and the warmth. So, in my soul, I have lived for many years under that umbrella, not allowing myself to bloom, always being repressed by the conditioning that I grew up with, that I'm never enough. And this is at a subconscious level. You can try to reason yourself out of it consciously with your mind, but you really have to rewrite the program at the core, at your soul. And the first thing that has to go is that we are all born sinners and flawed. You can't build a vibrant personality on that programming. So that went, and the next thing is that I am, the main thing now is that I am divinity. I am Source God expressed as a human being, and so there's nothing wrong with me. I am not lacking anything except what I consciously deny myself, and I only do so because my soul feels satisfied. And that has really changed and afforded me the freedom to not self-censor all the time and self-doubt myself of whether what I'm saying is right, whether what I'm expressing has any value. It has value to me because I now value myself. I recognize my own value, and I enjoy expressing the value that is in me. And now I am like a flower that is always experiencing sunshine. I don't censor myself. I think I am very beautiful, and what I have to contribute to life is very beautiful in my authentic essence. So the changes internally on a psychological and soul level, it has to do with how I perceive myself. If I am constantly self-criticizing, then I'm not going to express myself. I'm going to hold back and not allow myself to be who I am. So the real transformation is in the freedom of allowing what I did not allow before. And and that has changed my personality. I have become less critical of myself, and that um, by default goes into becoming less critical of other people. And that has the ripple effect of not getting into fights and arguments with other people, because criticism is not usually delivered in a constructive way, and it doesn't usually carry the frequency of love and acceptance. So yeah, all of these little things shift in a major way of how we perceive life, how we perceive self, how we perceive others, and it has an impact of how we relate to one another, whether we are um, in a fight and war energy, or whether we are in a harmonious, loving energy with other people. And that's where the transformation has really taken place at a soul core level of allowing myself and allowing others to express who they are. And that's the beauty. That's the beauty of this change.